One of the hardest challenges is after you come off of a 30-point win, to bring the guys back to reality and say, hey, we still have to work. We just welcomed another team to come even harder the next game. And we did a lot of positive things early in the week against Warner. And so coming into this game, I thought the energy was great. We had a great workout, great practices, but Southeastern was ready for us, and that's what we saw. This is a team that's been here before, and we saw it against Loyola, down 20 points, second half, and that's what I had to remind them of. And in halftime, I can't share what I said right now, but the response, you saw the response out there. And that right there, it was a 20-minute half. It probably felt like an hour with those guys running across the court, diving on the court. We had guys getting hurt. We saw blood on the court. We had cramps. I think someone ran and got some mustard for Bobo at one point. But that's what it takes to win championships. And so I think this team is continuing not just to win games, but we're continuing to get better. And that's what I'm excited about. We always talk about the depth of this team, but for our coaches, it's more so about the versatility. And so, like, we have the lineup if we want to play old school, too big basketball, and that's what we started the season off with, some high-lows. But we also have a lineup that if we want to get up and down the court a little bit and press, as you saw today, we have that lineup as well. And so, like, that's what, we had a couple guys who've done great for us, Jonathan Paul, Jackson Kennedy, Malik after the break, he's been doing well, but they're not part of that lineup that we needed tonight. And so the maturity of this team is those guys sitting the second half, but going into the locker room and expressing all the, the happiness, jumping around, all the celebrating. Like, that's the maturity of this team because they knew what we needed out there on the court, and that's how we got the job done. Tribe mentality. And it wasn't just the team. Our bench was crazy, but our crowd out there, we heard it. Southeastern felt it. That was great. That was a great experience, not just for the players, the coaches, but for the fans out there. Like, these guys, that's how hard they're going to fight. That's how hard they're going to have to fight for the rest of the season, and I think we're ready. My wife came to me and asked me about vacation plans for the summer, and I told her I can't get past this week coming up. And we do have a big stretch of games finishing out the regular season, but we're taking it one game at a time. We're not looking past Coastal. We're not going to look past, Monday evening. Our guys have to be ready, and I think this is even better than a 30-point win because I think it kind of woken them up a little bit. And so I think we'll be well prepared and ready for that travel to Brunswick, Georgia.